And here goes the dog barking again. So I wanted to go over all of the makeup makeup palettes I have, I should say. All of the eyeshadow ones, basically. It's not like a whole makeup collection type of thing that I have. It is, but so let's dive right into it. My least favorites. I'm gonna start with Laura Mercier, and this is the Masterclass Color Essentials collection. This was the 3rd edition. This came out a while ago, and I am tossing it to the garbage because it's super old. So, but this was a waste of money. This cost me like 120 something, and clearly I did not use it. I did not like the color scheme too much once I swatched it. Maybe I should have swatched it on my hands before I actually use it. And it came like this. It had 3 brushes in total. These are your blushes and bronzers here. These colors, I honestly don't know what it was. When I got this, I mean, why? Anyway, you had that, and I had the mirror, and yeah, this was like a waste of money. Anyways, that's that. And clearly I didn't buy this because I wanted to review it, because I just started this like in December. So I brought this in hopes that I would use it. I was excited when it came out, and it went to waste, guys. Went to
waste. $125 down the toilet. Could have bought some more headbands, some new shoes with that. I don't know, something besides this palette. You understand?
That's garbage. Anyways, my other least favorite, unfortunately, Huda Beauty. I brought this palette thinking I would love it, and I don't. And I don't mean any offense to any guys out there that, you know, I've done reviews on my IG, and it's pretty. The colors are pretty, but I just feel like I don't really use it much, because I feel like these crumble and cake so easily that
I feel bad.
I really do. And then those are the creamy metallics, actually, like these. They're not, and they're pretty, but you have to like keep reapplying it so it won't lose its shine. I mean, I guess I could try glitter glue. I'm not sure if that would work, but let me know what you guys think. You know, it's a bit too much. It like goes on the lid very, not that, it's just like, I don't know, it just crumbles. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. The colors are gorgeous. The color scheme is gorgeous on this palette. It's just, it's disappointing when it came to these metallics or pressed glitters, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, they're blinding though when you do put them on. But other than that, the solid colors I really like. This pink I really like. The blue is amazing, but 24 months I have left to use this. Well, technically 23. So I'm going to try to use this palette as much as I can, because I hate having palettes where I don't use, and it's a shame, you know. So that's one of my least favorites. My next one would have to be these Lancome ones. I'm a big fan of Lancome. I am. I have to say, these I haven't used much. They were a gift from my mom, I guess you could say. And the only colors I really use is this brown, which I'm going to swatch for you guys. That's the brown and the black. And they're very soft, they're very sheer. So, I mean, if you're a sheer gal, I guess, you know, this palette's for you. And then that's the green. It's a pretty sheer palette. So if you don't want something that stands out way too much, I mean, this is a perfect way to go. That's one of my favorite colors, actually. So this palette is pretty. This blush right here, it's very pretty as well, but again, sheer. You know, it's really up to you guys. It is nice though. So again, trying to use that palette as well. Next one is another mini one, and this one's actually not that bad because it's pink and I love pink. Who doesn't love pink? So this one's not that bad. Is it my favorite? No, clearly I haven't used it to death. So with that being said, yeah. So those were like my main three. Next that
I really don't use was Borghese. Yes, this is the color Eclipse. So it had greens. It kind
of reminds me, you know what it reminds me of? Milk Cosmetics in a way. You know, what's that palette called? I forgot. Has all like the greens and there's like the marijuana looking one, but that's what this reminds me of. The colors are gorgeous. They're not that bad. You know, there's a blinding color right there. It's beautiful. Then you have the green, which I'll show you the green right now. Not that bad. And then you have this green, which is pretty. So I'm gonna try to keep using this palette as much as I can. The colors blend really nicely. I mean, you know what I mean? If you grab a brush and you blend that out, it goes on very nice, I do have to say. If you haven't tried Borghese, you should. I definitely would say their palettes are pretty good. To my favorites. Well, I shouldn't say my favorites. I'll tell you which one is my favorite. But the ones that are decent that I still like. And that was this collection with Jean-Michel Basquiat from Urban Decay. I love this palette. Don't ask me how it broke. It's still intact. Colors are still there. I do use them time to time, but not too much, as you can tell. So I love this palette. I do like that gray, the brown, this one. Love that yellow glitter. And yeah. So this is a pretty palette. Mostly I wanted it because of the art on it. You know, I am going to hang it up once I'm done using these colors. And if I'm not done using these colors, that's all right. We pop them out, get rid of them, and keep this. So that's that. Next, we're gonna go into the Morphe palettes. I only own two. I don't buy things for the heck of it. I buy it if I'm gonna use it. So I'm a purple gal. I love purples. So I just had to get the purple palette from them. So this one is the...
And these are the colors, and I have to say I do use this palette frequently, often, especially these shades here. Not so much these, because these are more neutral, but I don't mind using them, but these shades are everything to me. And I like the color. It's look at that. That was this one right here. You know, the colors are super creamy and nice. I have to say I'm not disappointed in their color scheme in this one. So, definitely a keeper. If you guys are into purples and plum colors, this is definitely the palette. Next one, I have to say that I really like. And I
have to say one of my favorite because you can tell I used the heck out of it. I haven't cleaned it. I gotta clean some of this stuff. Is the... Ooh, what number is this one? The Stunning Vibes palette, 35B. I love this green, the blues, As you could tell, that color, browns, the glitters. I just love overall the whole palette. And I think it's because you could play with so many colors in here and they all go well together once you apply them to your face, that it just makes a beautiful palette. Like that navy blue. Look at that. Or it's purple, because I'm a purple girl. Or this bronze color, which is to die for. So yeah. Next, Snow Queen from Amourus USA. I still have it in this packaging. How pretty is this packaging, right? It's 32 pigment shades and they're awesome. I did do a review on this one, so if you guys want to check that out in my other videos on my YouTube channel, definitely do love this one. Show you the color scheme on this. I'm not a fan, so there's a lot of greens in here and I feel like some of them are similar. Like, you see the similarities between
Those two. Like what happened? You know? And this one. And as well. It almost looks like the same thing. All three of them.
Maybe one is a little bit darker, that's about it. I don't know what happened, but it's pretty. These two look similar. The only difference is this one is like more glittery. Water Horse is like a gorgeous color. Look at that. And then you have these like kind of pressy, glittery type. I don't know, they're so gorgeous. I have to say this is my favorite part of that palette. Let me put some more. I don't know if you guys could see it, but it's like glittery. See? Even it looks nice with that pink right there. What? So there's that one, and then this orangey type of one, and the green one is like gorgeous. This palette is pretty. I did play with this and I did like a Snow Queen type of look, and I posted that picture and did well. So I like this one. I like Natasha Denona. I know some of you guys
are like, oh my gosh, she's super expensive, but the quality of her shadows, I
can't argue with them. They're very nice. They're very, and they last the whole day. You don't have to like reapply. It's like you put that color and it lasts you the whole day. As long as you're wearing the right eyeshadow base, because that matters. So, absolute favorite one. Both of these are my favorite ones. And I did have like one of the mini ones that was like the 5 colors, like those small palettes. I did have one of those, but I threw mine out because it was already expired. It did its time, and I did use a lot of it. And I'll link below what eyeshadows were those. But right now, these are the only 2 that I own from Natasha Denona. And this one is because it was pink. I love it. And I love pink and purple colors. And this palette just has everything in it. I mean, look at that. That's my favorite color. Let me just swatch that for you guys. I've done swatches on these too, by the way. Look at that. But yeah, the red is gorgeous, which is called Heart Giving Intense Valentine. I love every color in this palette. This is all you need for Valentine's, romantic nights, pink summer vibes, fall summer vibes, winter. It's all there. That's that. Then we're gonna move on to the Biba palette for everyday type of looks. The Biba palette. Every color in here you can mix with. You don't even need another palette. This is all you need. It has your lights, your darks, your your in-between, and that's really all you need. I love sculpture. This color right here is like so different. It's to die for. I'm gonna swatch that right there actually. It's very light. Then you have rayon. I love this color too. It's like a mocha color. Like this whole palette kind of reminds me of mocha in general, coffee. I know you have like Dominique, you know, latte palette. I haven't tried that yet. If you guys have it, let me know how you love it so far. But this is what it reminds me of a little bit. But her formula, everything is so nice, and it doesn't like there's really not much fallout when you work with this palette, so I really like these. Now, one of my favorite palettes, Tati Beauty Volume Number 1. I'm wondering what she's gonna take out next, besides the blender that she took out, which no, I don't own. I just find it that I don't need that to place foundation, number one, because I don't even have foundation now actually. So I don't do foundation too much, to be honest. It irritates my skin most of the time. And when I do, it has to be a good foundation for oily skin. So I'm very particular when it comes to foundation because of that. But I'm very into skincare, and I think that's important, and everybody should be doing that. So, but back to palettes. This is gorgeous. I mean, you could do any color with this. For any night out. For, you can do, look at that, I can see myself. You can do, for a date night, casual night. I mean, you could do anything with this palette. You know, you have your metallic orange right here, which is gorgeous. You have your red right here. I love this Poet one, this matte red one. And this black is a perfect black. I mean, look how it's pretty dark. So it's gorgeous. So if you're looking for a palette that just has all those qualities in it, that you could go out, you can have a good time, you just want to look natural, or you want to do like a more glam look, a soft look, you could literally do anything alone with this palette. So for that reason, this palette deserves a lot more credit than it's given. It's a beautiful palette, and I was very excited when she took this out. Tati is one of those people that's been on social media for a very long time, so it's nice that she created something that just has, that you can work with in general and just do any look. So love it. This I use a lot. This one is the Clair Obscur. So this is my favorite color right here. So you can see I've used the crap out of it. I'm almost out of it. As soon as I'm done with it, am I gonna get it again? Absolutely. This is like my everyday palette, period. So that's that. Those are those colors. And then I have the spring collection one, 2020, which I'm trying to look. So besides that, next one that I want to talk about a little bit is the ColourPop one, and this one is the Semi Precious Shadow Palette. I really loved this one. I mean, the pigmentation is out of this world. So if you're looking, you know, for a pop of color here and there, these are good glittery metallic ones.
They're very cream and soft. See how pretty? You can even use this as like a highlighter, to be honest. That's just the type of shadow it is. And I love this purple one here. I love mixing it with the Plum Pleaser palette. I mean, look at
that. It's like a lavender type of eyeshadow, I guess you could say. I love that palette. It's so pretty. I'm gonna go with the MAC. These are the loose pigments, and I absolutely love these. A year and a half ago or something like that. That's how they look like. And you could build that up, by the way. And then there's this color right here. So it comes out, but when you smudge it on, that's how it looks like. That'll take more of it out. But it's like glittery. And then you have the other one. This one is called, let me see, Whisper Pink. I love this one. It's so gorgeous. It's blinding. It's like snowflakes. Well, to me, in my head. But yeah, how beautiful is that color? So those are my loose pigments from MAC. Next is Giorgio Armani. These are their eye tints. And let me tell you guys, these are gorgeous. I mean, that color, super nice. This one is called, doesn't say, it's number 25, but it's called something. And then this one is number 6. And I'll just swatch these. They feel very watery tinted, but once it dries up, the colors are just like gorgeous. So that's how those look like from Giorgio Armani. God, I'm having a hard time with this. All right. I love the box. I've kept the packaging because it's just so nice. All right, so the colors: Bougie, Sunstone, Electric Sapphire, Volcanic, Ultraviolet, and so forth and so forth. But I'm gonna open it because it's just so gorgeous. Blinding. I mean, these shades are, they're for life. They're just out of this world. I'll show you what I mean. Look at that. That Electric Sapphire, this is my favorite. Good job, Bobbi Brown. Good job. Even though she's not with the company anymore. It's just gorgeous. Back. So I found the other quad. This is from the 2020 spring collection. This one is called Warm Memories. That's right. I didn't do a review on this one, so I guess here you go. So I'm just gonna swatch them real quick so you guys can see, because they're just gorgeous. These colors. Let's see if I could build them up over here, because they deserve their own star, you know? I mean, the color, I love Chanel. I don't know about you guys, but they're just always on point with everything. Those, oh, let's turn. Those are the 4 colors. This last one, let me just look at that. That's just blinding. I love that sun-kissed orangey color. They're all pretty though, but this is how the palette looks like. As you can tell, I've been using it a lot more frequently, and it's gorgeous, and I love the palette. So do I think it's worth it? Yes. Get something from that 2020 collection, because I think the whole collection is just beyond gorgeous, and their new lip liners are amazing. So that's it for all of this, from my least favorite to my most favorite. My number one, with all honesty, would have to be Natasha Denona, the Love Palette, and this one, Warm Memories, from Chanel. So that's it for today's review. Let me know, what would you like to know next, whether it's foundation, eyeliners, lip glosses, lipsticks, whatever you guys want. Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Bye.